How's it going, guys? Perplex84 back at it again, representing you know what? Cerebral Cortex Reviews. Yo, excuse me, my voice is getting a little raspy. But anyway, I know a lot of people in the world, around the world, in the United States primarily play video games. I mean, video games is an integral part of people's life. However, we have some people on, let's take our area, United States of America. We have a lot of people in the United States of America that haven't had the option or the opportunity to get into gameplay. So they're saying, okay, it's never too late. Let me jump into gameplay. But what do I buy? What's the best console to get? I mean, you have your Nintendo, you have the company of Sony, you have the company of Microsoft, you have even Apple and Android, you have even PCs that's in the market, that's giving you entertainment via gaming and, a media play. So for a new person coming in, they're probably wondering. It could get really frustrating trying to decide on what console to buy. So I'm going to give you in this video a cookie cutter talk and a little bit of advice on what to buy. Now, I look at the person and what they like. Everybody's different. A lot of people like anime, a lot of people like action, a lot of people like Western, a lot of people like sci-fi, etc., etc. So you look at the person and you look at yourself. Look at yourself and see what you like and what you've been always liking your whole life. The type of movies you like primarily is what I'm speaking about. Do you like Westerns? I mean, do you like the action? Do you like the sci-fi? 9 times out of 10, that's going to be the type of games you're going to like as well. So stick with who you are. You know who you are more than anybody else knows you. So, for example, if you like shooters and you know you like action-packed movies, the Bruce Willis type of films and the Arnold Schwarzenegger types of films, I would direct you to the Microsoft era of gaming, the Microsoft consoles in the market, because they're going to give you a plethora, a whole abundance of type of shooters like that, like what you like. The action-packed, first-person environment, the more sci-fi feel, because they have the Halos and they have the Gears of War and so forth. I don't want to really get into the huge lineup of Microsoft games because Microsoft has a huge library of games. But that's where you go if you're looking for something like that. Now, let's say you may be a guy that likes action by way of hand-to-hand combat, ninja, East Asia type of action. Okay, you want to probably go with Sony on that, and even Nintendo, but we're going to say Sony for this reason, because you have a lot of the special edition Ninja Gaiden games on the Sony systems, which involves ninja protagonists, and you also have like the Japanese RPG and anime type of games, such as like the Tales series, which is like Tales of Symphonia, Tales of Vesperia, Tales of the Abyss, and so forth. And you also have like the Star Ocean series that's on the Sony consoles as well, as well as like Final Fantasies as well. So you would definitely get a kick out of the anime feel from Sony. Sony will direct you because they have most of the library being based around Japanese, ninja based, or hack and slash, East Asian oriented as far as the type of games there. So you want to go with a PlayStation or something like that, essentially is what I'm saying. I know I'm jumping around a little bit. Now you may say, well, I like bubbly things, I like things with a lot of color, with a lot of adventure to it. Or I like something with a lot of depth, long gameplay, and a lot of adventure to it, a lot of story to it. I would direct you to Nintendo consoles, because Nintendo has a wide array of adventurous type of games, such as the Super Mario series, such as the Donkey Kong series, and they have a big array of platformer games, such as like I said, the Mario series. And you also have sci-fi as well, but it's more adventurous, like with the Metroid series. And you have Pokemon and everything, So if you're looking for adventure, if you're looking for platforming, if you're looking for all-around great story and great experience, I would direct you towards Nintendo in that aspect. Now, if you feel like you want to get a complete and abundance of everything, you want to have all-in-one console, so to speak, I'm going to say you might have to just buy everything, because I know it's going to be a bit expensive, but each console isn't going to have all the games that you're looking for. So I mean, the closest thing to having everything you're looking for is probably the PCs. But I want to direct a new person getting into the market to get a PC and play games on that, because PCs can be a little bit, you need a little bit of knowledge to play a PC game. It could be a little bit more complex than consoles, because like I said in my previous videos, PCs you may have to do a little editing, tampering with the controls, tampering with the settings of the game, and that could turn you off, and that could turn a lot of other gamers off that's getting into the market. They may think it's all game. They may believe that all games are like this and all consoles are like this, which is not the case. I mean, PCs are typically for people who's familiar with personal computers. Long story short, console is easy to use. I would prefer you to go to a console and pick out a console that you just want to go with, and that'll be the easier option. But yeah, with Android and iOS, you have a huge abundance of games as well. I mean, huge. And you may have a price that's much cheaper than consoles and PC games. For example, like a game on the mobile device, such as your Android or Apple, it may be a couple of pennies on the dollar, or it may be even maybe $10. Console games can range from $2 all the way up to like $60 or $70, depending on how rare and how new the game is. But gaming is about trial and error. You pick something, if you don't like it, a lot of times these days you take it back. You try something new, or play it. Maybe you get to love it. But gaming is about trial and error. I've been playing games now for 25 years. So yeah, I mean, some games I still don't get, I still don't like, I still don't understand. It's knowledge, Knowledge is power. We learn things every day we wake up. But I know the gaming industry is beautiful, man, and it's a great experience for everybody. I condone and I ask everybody, I endorse and I ask everybody to get into gaming, man, if you're not in it, man, because it's a spiritual relief. I believe so, and it's a emotional relief. All the stress and crazy stuff that's going on in the world today, you can get out of it. You can escape it by getting into the gaming industry, the gaming world, because it takes you out of actuality and puts you in the realm of virtual reality. Hey, yo. Perplex84. If there's anything I missed, hit me in the comments. Need some advice on something? Hit me in the comments. You want to give me some advice? Hit me in the comments. Show me some love. Hit that subscribe. I'm out.